Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Inside Scoop. I'm your host, Bubba. Along with me today is my co-host. No, that's not a mask, that's his regular face. Joey. I trust you had a good Halloween, Joey?
Yeah.
Did you give any Halloween candy to the kids?
Yes.
I heard Steve, again, as usual, had his 3 or 4 bags of candy. Didn't barely even give out any candy. He ate most of himself. Nothing changes. Nothing changes with Steve. Unbelievable. I trust everyone out there had a safe and happy Halloween. Kids got a lot of candy. I know a lot of the things around town, they do now these truck and treat things where you go to a certain location and kind of trick or treat there. As usual, I had no kids come to my house. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I didn't give out any candy. I ain't buying any candy because you don't come to my house. I figured we'd go from there. But I hope you folks all had a happy All Saints Day. Yes, people forget that November 1st is All Saints Day. Did you know that, Joe? That All Saints Day was the day after, was Saturday. It's actually yesterday because today is Saturday, but we're taping this on Thursday. Yeah, folks, we're actually taping this on Halloween. We have another little special guest there. I don't know if you could see this. It's kind of small here. Joey brought out one of his toys. It's a life-size statue of his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's Wednesday Adams, and if you see on the shoulder here, very casually, you got Sing. That's kind of a cool statue for those of you who like the Adams family. And Wednesday.
Just for Halloween.
This is Wednesday, but today's Saturday, but we're taping this on Thursday. I don't know. Well, first of all, I'm going to start off on a weird note. I want to congratulate the Los Angeles Dodgers on winning the World Series. They beat them dreaded Yankees.
I think that Yankees fan jinxed them.
Oh, yeah. Did you see that? Trying to reach
I seen the picture on Facebook.
Trying to rub the ball on Mookie Betts' hand. I mean, I guess the guy got banned from the stadium.
Yeah.
For the next game, and he's a season ticket holder. What an idiot. Get involved in a baseball game. Let the guy
That sounds like that several years ago with the Cubs fan.
Mm-hmm. I remember all that. The Celtics had their first loss. I know that. The Red Sox have been playing golf. Yes, and I did have a nice vacation. I had a very good time down in Myrtle Beach area. Took a bus down. Had some rides I took down. It was fun. And saw a few shows. Long ride down. Trust me, on a bus. All day affairs. We're talking at least 10 hours on a bus. It was fun. It was a good time. A good little vacation and get away for a while. Well, I guess the best way to start is the way we usually start our show, Joe, besides going through all the
birthdays, huh?
It's our birthdays.
Well, first off, I want to wish Emily's little sister a happy birthday for next Saturday.
Oh, Natalie's birthday. Natalie's going to be what, 10?
11.
11. Natalie's, I can't believe it. I remember going to Natalie's 5th birthday party.
Yeah, 6 years ago.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe Natalie's already 11. Christ, she won't do the show because she's not really a huge wrestling fan.
Okay, we start off with the current WWE diva, Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria, okay.
October 23rd, the 27 years old.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Lyra's 27.
Nikolai Volkov.
The late Nikolai Volkov. I can't say his real name if I had to. If I had written down from it,
I know his first name was Joseph.
I couldn't say his last name if I wanted to. I met the man once. I've said this before. Talked to him for a good 40 minutes. Rest in peace, Nikolai.
October 14th. ECW's Just Incredible.
Just Incredible, who I've also met a couple times.
October 16th, 51. Steve Mongo McMichael. He was associated with WCW and WWE.
Yes, Mongo was part of the Full Horsemen at one time.
And he was in the corner of Lawrence Taylor at WrestleMania 11.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had some football players in his corner.
Oh, okay. He had football players in the corner.
Mongo was one of them. He's not doing really too good right now.
I heard he's not very good.
I don't know if it's ALS or it's MS he's going through.
I'm not sure. I've heard something about him not doing well physically.
October October 17th, 67.
Wow, Mongo 67. Mongo McMichaels.
Huss.
Huss.
The Berserker.
John John Nordstrom. That's his name. I think he still lives in this area. I've heard that.
October 18th, 65.
I saw it on Facebook, by the way. Again, I mentioned every show. WrestlingForum.com. Rick Solagasta, Brittany Brown. They mentioned John Nordstrom's birthday.
Scott Hall.
Yeah, they mentioned Scott Hall.
October 20th. Chavo Guerrero Jr.
Ooh, Chavo.
October 20th, 54.
Another man who I've met in person. Very friendly man. Met him in Brockton. Big time wrestling show up at the Campanile Stadium.
And this next one was associated with WCW and TNA, I believe. Missy Hyatt.
Yes, Missy Hyatt.
October 16th, 61.
Missy Hyatt is 61. Remember when she started out as a valet back in the 80s? You think she started when she was like 26 or 25?
I think she once dated one of the Wonder Years stars, Jason Hervey.
Okay.
I think back then WCW.
Jason what?
Hervey.
Okay.
He played Wayne.
Okay, I thought you said Harvey.
He played Fred Savage's older brother on the Wonder Years.
Okay.
Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega. He's kind of like half working with AEW, but he hasn't been working much lately. He barely wrestles with them now. But he was hurt, I know, for a while.
October 16th, 41. Bushwhacker Butch.
Who we just lost last year. Bushwhacker Bush. I had the pleasure of wearing meeting Bushwhacker Luke. You see me wear a shirt once in a while, yeah? I had met him at NCCW Independent show in Bridgewater. I'll mention more about Independence later.
October 21st. Mrs. Corey Graves, Carmella.
Well, I don't know if she's coming back to wrestling or not. I don't know what's up with that. You haven't really mentioned.
Well, unless I knew she was still out on maternity leave.
Right, but I don't know if she's going to be coming back or what's up with that. And I've heard rumors that another girl who's pregnant is supposed to be coming back shortly. Alexa Bliss. But they haven't really brought her out yet.
October 23rd, 37.
Carmella's 37. She looks fantastic for 37.
Sweet Sapphire. Dusty Rhodes' old
yes, the late Sweet Sapphire. I know she's passed away too.
October 24th. Taka Michinoku from Kaientai.
Yes, Taka Michinoku. The man who the Michinoku driver was named for. He's still the move used almost a lot of matches, even to this day.
I even heard commentators mention his name with the move.
They were actually mentioning, somebody was mentioning on Facebook about Kaientai going to the Hall of Fame. I don't think they belong in the Hall of Fame.
You know what? The number one comment.
SmackDown's number one announcer?
Yeah.
What was his name?
I had it, I lost it. Oh man.
I can picture the man, but I can't. He's done announcing for WWE.
I can't remember. I forgot his name.
He does announcing for the WWE once in a while.
Oh, October 26th, 51.
That's Taka. It's 51.
Yeah. CM Punk. October 26th, 46. Former WWE diva Rosa Mendez. October 25th, 45.
I can't believe Rosa's already 45.
And the guy I just mentioned to you before, Edge. October 30th.
Edge.
51.
What's Edge's real name? Adam Copeland.
Yeah.
And that works for AEW.
And he's done some acting too.
Yes.
Movies and TV.
He did a little.
He did one of the Highlander movies.
Okay.
Highlander Endgame.
Okay.
And he also did the sci-fi series. Oh, what was it? Damn, I forgot the name of the show. I can't remember the name of the show, but
I know there's people out there that are screaming the name of the show out there. So when we forget something, you guys.
And he also made an appearance in the newer version of the Flash TV series too. Oh, now we get to our deaths. Speaking of the Dodgers, Los Angeles Dodgers legend Fernando Valenzuela.
Yeah, Fernando Valenzuela, great pitcher. Great pitcher. He was a Cy Young winner, I believe. Fernando Valenzuela 1 year.
The man that sang the theme song to The Love Boat.
Yes,
Jack Jones.
Jack Jones. I'm not going to start singing it for you. I do know some of the words
Classic
for it.
TV series in
Yes.
the 70s.
I saw something on one of the cable TV shows. I'm not watching AACS. Every now and then I watch reels. It kind of went behind the scenes of The Love Boat. You wouldn't recognize Lauren Tweez.
I've seen pictures of her recently on Facebook. She looks like that.
Jill Wellen, all
yeah.
grown up. I know Gab McLeod's just passed.
Yeah.
Fred Grandy's still with us. Isaac's still with us. The
Doc is still with us.
Yeah, I believe he is.
Yeah, yes. He's in his 90s.
He's 91, 92, isn't he?
Yeah.
Forget the man who played his name, but
Bernie Kopel.
Oh, okay.
He also played Siegfried on Get Smart.
Yes, I know he played a different show.
Next is TV's Tarzan, Ron Ely.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Ron Ely must be getting close to 70-something.
Oh, he passed away. I think he passed away last month. I didn't find out until recently.
Okay, I didn't know Ron Ely had passed away.
He once hosted a game show in the late 70s or early 80s called Face the Music.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
And finally,
Actress.
Terry Garr.
From Young Frankenstein and from Mr. Mom.
Close Encounters.
Yes.
And she also appeared in an episode of the original Star Trek.
Yes, she did.
Episode Assignment Earth. Which was supposed to be basically like a pilot for a spin-off series from what I found out.
I think that might have been her first appearance on television when on Star Trek, but her first real role was in Young Frankenstein. For her acting prowess to life, working with... I can't always think of the person who played Young Frankenstein. I picture him, but I can never get his name right.
Everybody Loves Raymond's Peter Boyle.
Peter Boyle was Young Frankenstein, but who played the lead role? I'm picturing him, blonde hair. He played in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder. Why?
Willy Wonka himself.
Good old Willy Wonka. Yeah, but Terry Garr was like 79. I know. I read that. I don't know what she died from. I didn't read. Didn't find out why. That stinks of our deaths.
We got added more matches to our card since the last show.
Okay, so it's a good segue in, Joe. We'll slowly go into our picks for this evening's showing of Crown Royal. Actually, this afternoon at 1 o'clock. As soon as you turn off this, we get ready to watch Crown Jewel from Saudi Arabia. Let's go through our picks again slowly.
Okay, we start with the men's Crown Jewel title. Gunther versus Cody.
It's a tough match. I think Gunther wins this match. I think Ludwig Vorga somehow gets involved in the match and not Ludwig, what's his name? Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig Vorga.
Well, you know,
there's a name for
Sheamus might. Him and Sheamus have still got a thing going on, I think.
Yep, quarrel. Yeah, you never
They just had a match this past Monday night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sheamus won that match. Bro kicked him. I know that.
Isn't he like 2-0 against Kaiser?
I think so. You know who Kaiser's dating, don't you?
Yeah, the Money in the Bank.
Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
It's Tiffy time.
Speaking of Tiffy time, women's Crown Jewel title, Liv Morgan against Nia Jax.
I think Nia Jax is going to win that match. And I think Tiffy's going to cash in her title, but on who? It will be Nia or will it be Liv Morgan? And I think somehow Rhea Ripley's going to get involved in that and cost Liv Morgan that match. I'm not sure if it's against Nia, but at least against Tiffy. Because I think Tiffy's going to cash in her Money in the Bank. Be the ideal time to do it, I think.
Next is Seth Rollins against Bronson Reed.
That could steal the entire show. Those two guys have been killing each other on TV. I mean, killing each other. Through a table. He got stomped onto a car. Bronson Reed did. Seth got a Death Valley driven through tables. Bronson Reed just does not want to stay down. I mean, that's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Those two guys want to kill each other. I mean, of course, Bronson Reed tried to end Seth Rollins' career a couple months back, giving him like 7 tsunamis that time. Or 6 7. Hurt him pretty bad. We mentioned that here on the show. That could steal the entire card, believe it or not. You know, there's those title matches we talked about.
We got 2 more title matches coming up here. The United States title, triple threat. LA Knight defending against Andrade and Carmelo Hayes.
I think LA Knight wins the match. I don't know how, but he's going to win that match somehow. He'll end up pinning one of those two, but which one, I don't know. Andrade and Carmelo Hayes have had a great back and forth. It's been really good matches. Can't complain. You couldn't ask for better matches. It kind of reminds me of the years ago between Cesaro and Sheamus. Remember when they had the 7 series and they ended up becoming friends? I can't see Andrade and Carmelo Hayes of becoming friends, but they've been putting on some clinic matches. That gauntlet back and forth, unbelievable.
Next we got Randy Orton against Kevin Owens.
That's kind of a grudge match. I think Kevin Owens is going to win that match somehow. I think Kevin's going to end up beating Randy, and I think maybe Cody might have to save him. I don't know if Cody will get involved because he has his own match against Gunther. But I think Kevin Owens is going to beat Randy somehow. That's my pick. I mean, I don't know why. I'm just picking that. Keeping you awake, Joe?
No. And we got the women's tag titles, Fatal 4-Way.
That could be interesting.
Bianca and Jade defending against Chelsea and Piper Niven. And Damage Control and the newest tag team, Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson.
Yep, that could be. Keep an eye on Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend in that, but I don't think they're going to beat Bianca and Jade. I think Bianca and Jade win that match. But that could also be a really good match if they let it play out. Io Shirai and Kerry Sane have been doing really good as Damage Control. I'm not sure if they're heel or face, because sometimes they're booed, sometimes they're cheered. It's been kind of interesting. It's been weird.
Yeah, the only members left of Damage Control right now.
Well, yeah. Dakota Kai hurt her leg again, I think. And I know Asuka hasn't been around for a while, but Asuka's trying to come back. I don't know if Asuka would get involved in that match. I think there's something planned for Asuka down the road. I don't know what, but hopefully Asuka comes back soon. I enjoy watching Asuka wrestle. Well, we mentioned earlier briefly about the NWWE National Wrestling on November the 9th at the Knights of Columbus in Central Falls. And WWE will have matches up there. I believe it's at 7 o'clock is bell time. Look it up, NWWE New England, or look up the promoter's name, Jim Allen, on Facebook. It'll give you more information about that card. I will probably be attending that card, so it's close to home here, short ride away. Looking forward to it. On November 16th, the RWA is returning to the Johnston Rec Center. There's a great card setting up for that. If you want more information on that, look for RWA New England, or go on T Phoenix's Facebook page if you don't have T Phoenix. Look for RWA, like I said, New England, or RWA Wrestling, and it'll get to it. That's going to be Johnston Rec Center on the 16th. Now, a friend of mine who I want to have on this show, so I keep saying that, my friend Corey, I will be having him on probably in the month of November. We'll bring Corey out here. He's already mentioned it for the match in December is coming back to Pawtucket. It'll be real close. There's a church in Pawtucket we worked at last year. They worked out last year, and they're going back there for a match. So it's really, really close to home. I see great wrestling. RWA been putting on a phenomenal show. Their champion is still Mike Raza, the Mind Eraser. a good local wrestler, tough kid. Always good matches. I think those tickets are $15 for ringside. They go quick online. If not, I think it's $10 general admission. And WWE is $15 in advance, $20 at the door. Again, it's usually a great card that they're putting on. I know Jimmy Allen and Mike Baker, who's been on this show, works with them. It's kind of his right hand at those cards, bringing out excellent local and independent talent. And we have a few minutes left here. Let's change subject just for a couple of seconds. Celtics are starting off hot. They're doing well. The Bruins are iffy. They're kind of middle of the road, 500 team. They've been a great team for a couple of years now, and they're just not clicking. I know the coach has been juggling the lines. They did, since our last taping, they did re-sign Jeremy Swayman, so Swayman's been playing the net. Hasn't been playing great, I don't think. That's just my opinion. I haven't watched many games straight up because I was away for about a week, so I couldn't really get any of the Bruins games. Another thing we got to go to is the Patriots. The Patriots traded away one of their best players. I think Uche was a great linebacker for the Patriots. Good rushing linebacker, good player. They traded him away for almost nothing. I think it'd gone for a 5th-round draft pick going to Kansas City. Kansas City just gets stronger and the Patriots get weaker. I don't have too much optimism for the Patriots this year, but they just won a game against the New York Jets. I love it when New York teams lose. I don't care if it's the Jets. I don't care if it's the Yankees. Or the Knicks or the Celtics beat up the first game of the season. I just don't like New York teams. Just me. I don't like New York.
I live with 2 Yankee fans.
That's their problem. I know.
I used to live with 3 of them. Now it's only 2.
Well, yeah. I know Jay. I know John liked Yankees too, and Emily likes the Yankees, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her father likes the
Yeah, and Jay. But the Patriots played an okay game. Drake May got hurt. He's in concussion protocol. I hope he comes out of it for the game for tomorrow. I don't see him staying in concussion. That way it wasn't that hard a hit he got hit with. But they did put him in concussion protocol. He's been practicing, so I can't see him not playing. That's just me. I don't know. Well, I saw people mentioning online again. We keep saying it. We keep mentioning the word Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame, and they were mentioning people that we just mentioned. 2 people. Does Kai and Tai belong in the Hall of Fame? I don't think Kai and Tai deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Takamichi Noko and
Funaki.
Oh, Funaki.
Funaki.
Yeah.
That's how I remember.
That's his first name. S-H-O. Sho Funaki. I don't think they belong in the Hall of Fame. I've read that King Kong Bundy is not in the Hall of Fame yet. Should be. King Kong Bundy belongs in the Hall of Fame. Terry Bam Bam Bigelow belongs in the Hall of Fame. He's not in yet. I think he should be. I've been saying it all along. Cyndi Lauper belongs in the Hall of Fame. We haven't got referee Dick Worley in the Hall of Fame yet. I think he belongs in the Hall of Fame. I guess slightly off subject for a second too. Back to wrestling, current wrestling. I guess Samantha Irvin left WWE.
Oh yes.
And Lillian Garcia is back doing the announcing for now. I don't know if they're gonna get someone else. Well, that was just a matter of time because her fiance is now working for AEW. Yeah. I think he's still using the same name too, because it's his name. Ricochet. But we have people that should be in the Hall of Fame. The Red Sox have been mentioning. I see rumors online and rumors about trades and this one getting traded and that one getting traded. The Red Sox, they say, and he has become a free agent as of yesterday. Soto from the Yankees, a great power hitter. It's going to cost them a small fortune to get him as a Red Sox, but would the Red Sox spend the money and go after him? I don't know. It definitely would help the team. I think we mentioned it last show when we didn't bring it up. You were in the hat, 2004 World Series champs. Our last taping was the anniversary of them.
Oh yeah.
We mentioned it, but it didn't come up on the show. I don't think. Who was the pitcher who I've met? I met Keith Folk right here at the old Pawtucket Red Sox game once, and he actually signed my Pawtucket Red Sox hat. Who do you throw the ball to?
Doug McKavich.
Right, at first base. I know Doug still has the ball, and the team wants the ball, and Doug won't give it to him. I don't think Doug's even in baseball anymore. I believe he's retired now. Ironically, Dave Roberts was on that team. He just became World Series champion again with the Dodgers.
As a manager.
As a manager. As we mentioned, he was on that team 2004. He's the one that stole second, that brought that rally back and got us that win, that first win over the Yankees. They could even get us to the World Series. Craziness. Well, I've been asking you, and people who you think should be considered for the Hall of Fame.
We mentioned so many names in the past too.
Oh yeah, we've mentioned a ton of names. I know Rick Martell's in the Hall of Fame.
He is?
I believe so. If not, he's another name they should maybe think about putting in the Hall of Fame.
I know there's 4 tag partners in the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
His Strike Force tag partner.
Oh yeah. That Tito Santana is in the Hall of Fame. I've met Tito a couple times. I actually have Tito as a friend on. Actually, he just had a birthday not too long ago, but maybe a little over 2 months ago. Mercedes Solis, his name is Tito Santana, as we all know. I think he's 75, if you can believe that. Tito's 75 years old. That's crazy. Who else can you think of, if anybody? I don't want to have too much idle time here.
I know. Let's see. Maybe no.
I know Val Venus is not in the Hall of Fame, but should Val Venus be in the Hall of Fame? I don't think so. I don't think he's that great a wrestler. Another name that's been tossed about recently. And of course, we had one of our Hall of Famers, WWE Hall of Famers, pass away. Our last taping, Pete Rose.
Yeah, he went in 20 years ago, a little over 20 years ago.
Yep, same class as Bobby the Brain Heenan. Well, I can't believe this episode's already ended so fast. I want to thank Double ICS for having us, our director for taping us. Happy Halloween for all you folks out there, and thanks again. Take care.